Cancer. Hi, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for December 1. My name is Wendy, and if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I now have an Etsy shop, so you can go ahead and book following the link in the description box. I've got 3 readings available. I have a 10-minute mini reading. I've got a full 25 to 30-minute reading option, and I also have 2026 forecasts available. So those ones are a little bit longer. They're like 45 minutes to an hour, but you will get a recording just like this, and you'll be able to rewatch as many times as you need. Because I know when you're live, it's really hard to remember what you're hearing and, capture all the really good messages. So I like to offer recorded video readings. All right, Cancer, let's see what this week ahead brings. There's an emphasis on other people, intergenerational. I see multiple generations. I see storytelling. I see business. I see a consideration of long-term goals. And I feel like you're going to make a change this week. The full moon in Gemini illuminates something that really makes you want to change. So, by the way, how is Jupiter in Cancer treating you? I hope that you are receiving the gifts and the blessings that Jupiter wants to give you. I feel like at your full moon happening in January, there will be a gift. So, yeah, I feel that coming. But let's keep it in the moment. The week of December 1st. 10 of Pentacles. A lot of you are considering your long-term goals, what you want to be known for, the legacy you leave behind, how you've contributed to the world, telling stories of how you used to do things or sharing your knowledge with others. It feels like there's an effort to pass something on, because I feel like it's like I want to pass this on, I want to put this in good hands, so that I can walk away feeling confident with moving forward. A lot of you might be deciding that this week, you're deciding that what you've been doing does not align with where you want to go. Your current actions, your current results, something maybe hasn't been paying off, or it's just not how you want to be spending your time. Maybe you're in more of a caregiver role and that's not really what you signed up for, because you do have the 5 of Swords this week. So that is definitely a message about turning a page. Okay, I see a lot of you leaving relationships, leaving jobs, getting ready to make an exit, turn the page, because there could be an earth sign woman who maybe has created some tension or some difficulty in this group, and there's an awkward social dynamic. It's like maybe you feel stuck in the middle. You're not really sure who to talk to or who to trust. Like, look at this dog with his tail between his legs. This dog is listening. He's attentive with the kids, listening to the grandpa's story. These people are chatting here, but then we have this dog who is also part of the family, also part of the scene, but like not really certain. And they're like, what is attached to this gift? What is attached to this? If I go under this archway into this home, this yard, like what does that bring? Right? There's a consideration of the long-term impacts of something. And that Queen of Pentacles is really like weighing it and counting it and going, okay, these are the actions and steps being taken right now. This is the pattern. This is what will grow from this seed. And I don't know if that's something that you want, Cancer. It really feels like your daily life is just not, the routine is maybe not quite what you envisioned. And I'm wondering though, if you're able, like, are you able to walk away from this so easily? Because it feels like these are people that you are really tied to. Like, I'm getting 8th house. This is maybe in-laws, generations of a family business that's been around for a long time. Some of you might be deciding to not carry that on, and that's totally okay. Like, someone else's legacy does not have to be your legacy. Your legacy can be totally different from what someone else maybe envisioned for you, because they set that up for themselves, but we don't know if that really appeals to you or if it's something you're able to do or something you're interested in. So you're wanting to do something that will bring you good results. But yeah, I do see an emphasis with family and caregivers. The Queen of Pentacles is quite responsible typically, but in this reading I do see her, maybe, I don't know if she's the one that's caused some difficulty in between. Or maybe she's the one you trust who kind of is an outsider, like she keeps her distance from this group and that's why you trust her. So she might have some good advice for you. Okay, we've got reflection, winter solstice. Let's move these cards. So, reflection, a lot of people are getting this card this week. Of course, we are approaching winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. A lot of you are considering, oh, wow, do I go back after the holiday break? Do I return? Or do I let that be my 2 weeks notice? I feel like a lot of you are just breaking away. Because this is gossip. That Five of Swords is like being stabbed in the back, somebody gossiping, somebody just mean, right? Winning at any cost. They don't care who they alienate. They don't care about the cost of that win. They just do these little things for power trips. Like they power trip. They make fun of others. They are two-faced. And with that Gemini full moon, you know, that could be illuminated. Somebody's two-facedness could be illuminated under that Gemini full moon. So there's a spotlight and an intensity happening. Okay, now beautifully we do have the harmony card. So a lot of you, you know, there's in life we always have the Ten of Pentacles. Like we always have responsibilities to other people, whether it's friends, family, co-workers. There is a sense of a group, but they're not all the same. Like they're all definitely individuals, but they have a common, maybe they share the family, they share a name, they share a business, they share something. And so how can we create harmony? Maybe this is a lot of you actually making music and feeling inspired at this time of year. A music project could be completed, and maybe it's getting to that finish line, and that's when you walk away. So a lot of you might have that want to leave something, for lack of a better word, say goodbye, you know, I'm done with this, but you will follow through to the end and you will honor the contract or the group or the, you know, you'll honor what you signed up for, but I feel like once something is completed, you're able to move on. So I don't know if you return. I don't know if you come back, Cancer. You want to focus on more harmony in your life. You want to focus on relationships that are harmonious, that support you, that work naturally. Like it should be effortless. I mean, relationships aren't really effortless, but they really are, you know, those true friendships especially, like it's effortless. Yeah, a lot of you, there's been some big expectations on you in terms of carrying on a vision or a family name or a business. And while it's very touching, I suppose, that somebody has entrusted you with this, I just don't know if it aligns. And that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay. They've given it to you. They've handed this down to you because they know that you will handle it accordingly. And there is something about like despite the expectations, they can't really control what you do with this. I don't know, some of you have really been trying to help, and no matter what, there's just someone, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles for some of you, an earth sign person, so like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who, I mean, I just feel like they're stubborn. They're stubborn and they seem to be a little bit flippant this week. It's that Gemini energy. It's a little flippant, it's kinetic, it's electric, it's like things are changing last minute. And that could be part of the frustration too. You might realize, like, you know what, I need something that's more reliable. So yeah, there's definitely a turning point this week. Someone in some earth sign person in a relationship might break away. They might need to come stay with you if you're the parent, like if you parents and grandparents, I see multiple generations kind of living together. So there could be a breakup of a relationship, somebody moves back in with their parents, and it's like, how are we really going to create harmony with this new living situation? But yeah, something is definitely illuminated and it's reaching a culmination this week. So it's a big turning point, Cancer. So that's been your reading. I hope it's been inspiring and helpful. If you would like a personal reading with me, my Etsy shop is linked below.